We're gonna take our green warm-up lap here, and what I want to do today is I want to look at some bonus gaps on Greenhorn and Deviant, and I want to kind of remind myself why I love riding by myself. I feel like as much as you learn a lot when you ride with friends, that riding by yourself is the best time to focus on technique and work on goals and look at things that you wouldn't want to stop and look at when you're with your friends. I just jumped into a freaking tree. That was hilarious. So when I want to look out over here on Deviant, there's the rainbow gap to the side here. You can see the line off to the side there. Doesn't look too bad. And then this big triple from here to there. Which also doesn't look bad. And we'll stop and look at it after our warm-up lap. But we're going to take Deviant all the way down. When I warm up, I always throw lower Dominion in, because once you figure out the speed, it's pretty easy. And it helps at the creek to throw in big jumps into your warm-up if you're comfortable with it. Because the rest of the flow trails are going to be big jumps. So we're going to climb back up, take a breather, and then continue down Deviant. So we're going to drop back into Deviant. And this lower part of Deviant is surprisingly technical at times. If you want to get all the doubles, you got to hold your speed. There's a double here, berm, berm, and pop. Woo! Tire tap, scrub. And this jump, you got to kind of land, pop, land on the brakes, turn. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Deviant's a great warm-up lap. It's got lots of little doubles and bonus gaps you can hit. And that's kind of the great thing about the way that they build Green Trails at Creek, is that even if you're an expert, you can always find stuff on the side to hit. Speaking of that, this jump off on this bush is one of the big ones that I want. Maybe not this year, but eventually. All right, let's hit this double here. There we go. Now for side hits here, you can either go over the wall like that guy did, or come up on here. Whew. So I think that there's a camp here today, so we should go look at this double before bonus gap, before they start taking over the green trails, which is fine. But it is a humid day, man. It's hero dirt, but it is hot. Hydration is going to be really important today for me, so we're gonna have to stop at every run. All right, and angle the bars, outside pedal, cover the brake. I'll get that eventually. Pop. All right, so we're gonna look at this bonus gap off to the side here. Come in like this, pop off that side, land right here. And then this side is you come off that lip and you jump all the way to there. So that's a decent sized jump. This one's a step down. I don't think it's that bad. I was really considering hitting it blind, or like, you know, not looking at it, but this looks pretty caseable. Just really got to watch out for those rocks. I think an important part of the process is to, you know, visualize. So you're going to come off this side, you're going to turn, you're going to come off this, And the angle is like, this is the kill you spot. So as long as I jump over this, it's fine. There's another gap here I didn't talk about. It's the Ritchie Root gap, where you jump from this side, dirt, gap over all the way over this, and land on dirt. I've gotten my front wheel on the dirt, haven't gotten both. So I'm not a stranger to send in this pretty long, but the angle is definitely different. And having this here is definitely different, but I think we can get it. And then this gap, come off this bridge, you don't jump it, you pedal, and you take the corner here, and it's a solid 20 feet. I already land pretty deep on this, and to be fair, that roller is really only big on one side, so I think this is one that we can just kind of do. The only thing I have to worry about is not hucking into the corner there, so we'll try it. We'll try it. What I've been doing looks going up this rock and onto here. It's not funny looking from this side. It looks easy when I do it, but just when you look at it, it's not that easy. Always just like sense of tension before you do something for the first time. And it normally just like culminates right here when you're trying to visualize it.
You okay?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Up. All right, we got this. This is gonna be easy. This is the easier of the two in terms of distance. And I've already done this, so let's just go for it. Stop. Lost my pedal. Oh, that was so fucking smooth. Oh my God, I lost my pedal and I pedaled for that and I went too wide, and that was awesome. That was so cool. Oh, I couldn't have done that more perfectly. Oh, okay, so I was gonna take way too much speed into that. Oh. And so, if the last one was about technique and line, this one's about raw speed. So let's just try and take a really quick lap, and instead of trying to pull for the rainbow, we're gonna pedal over it and we're gonna just send it straight to the double. Hold speed through the berms, bump, cover the brake. Just like that. All right, we got this. Gonna go really fast. Oh, we got it. It was like maybe a little bit of a case, but pretty sure that was it.
These are actually.
I was with the code.
Like sometimes one shit they would be great, and then they would get hot, and then they would.
If riding in groups is great for progression and speeding up and helping learn new stuff faster, riding solo is really good for reinforcing and stopping and looking at stuff that you wouldn't normally stop, and trying new trails that are already in your skill level. Whereas when you're riding in a group, you're going to have a bunch of people wanting to ride different things. And maybe you're not entirely in control of what trails you're riding. When you're riding alone, you decide to choose your own adventure. And whatever skills you want to work on, you work on. If you want to stop and look at features, you're not slowing your friends down. So it's great for doing things like looking at bonus gaps and trying trails that are what you believe that are below your skill level that you haven't tried yet. So I keep a map, trails that I've done, and I've done Legion and I've done Retreat, but I really haven't done Monarch. And I know that it's in my wheelhouse, and I've walked it before in sections when I first started doing tech. Haven't checked it off. I know that this first drop is, or this like rock roll is basically a drop, so we're gonna remember to throw the bike away. But yeah, it's the great thing about riding alone is you get to try new things that you wouldn't normally want to do, or, you know, maybe I'd get a toe into this, but there we go. Yeah, okay. So like last time I was riding this, that was like terrifying. So this is gonna be a blind run of this. A little rocky, a little rooty. What's this? Oh, I would have went on the rock slab had I remembered it was there. It's a little moist today, so there are sections where I don't have as much grip. Oh, geez. Okay, I kind of remember this now a little bit. I think Dennis took me down this once. Whew. All right, that was fun. Whew. I kind of remember this. I want to kind of cross over to Waterboy. I think there's a crossover here. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah. Just throwing that in. All right. Is this the crossover? Don't tell me it's a climb. Or I'm going the wrong way. It's one of the two. That looks like Waterboy. Okay, yes, this is the crossover. I'm not lost. Yeah, I don't really like Electric Avenue. I did it. I crossed it off. I feel like I broke my freaking toe on it, but that's right. That was Electric Avenue. But you can cross over to Waterboy, which is what we're gonna do. Part of Waterboy are we at? Ah, the fun part. Let her eat. Lost the pedal there. This section of Waterboy can get sketchy when it's wet, just like the name says. Oh, all right, cool. All right, let's rip through and head over Secret Drop to Lower Ripper. Dirt's so good today, but there's just something in me that's hesitating, which is okay. Could be the humidity. So we crossed out Monarch. Monarch is off of our lists. Let's drop into Lower Ripper, head towards Legion, or now head towards the pit. So yeah, I mean, like, solo days, you get to call your own shots, focus on what you want to focus on, you know. I'm sure if I asked my friends, they would let me practice whatever I wanted when I ride with them, but I'm kind of focused on just having fun and going with the flow. I don't like stopping the flow of things because you know, everyone just wants to have a good time. So yeah, you end up learning things regardless, just maybe not exactly what you had planned. Oh, that was deep. Whew, that was fun. All right, off to the fancy drop. I'm gonna take it a little bit more speed and cut the 45. so much smoother. So much smoother. So I'd like to make my way over to Stalker. I see it on the map. I've never done it. And it looks like you can get there from Hudson River, which is another one that I really haven't done this year. So I'll take a look at it. You know, I really think there's a huge gap over here. I'm pretty sure that if you came over here and you came off of this, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. That's what that is. Where would you even land? Just flat and going to the berm? Ugh, okay, well, there is this gap that I've been wanting to do, but you need just so much speed for it. Coming out of this berm, mad dash, pump the roller. If they added a lip here, gapping all the way to here. I've cased it before, but anyway, so like I was saying, I take to use solo days to do things that I haven't done that I think are in my skill set, and to focus on techniques. Water bottles can hurt someone. Focus on techniques that maybe I don't exercise enough. I'm really trying to focus on my berms. I feel like my berms are my weak point. So yeah, it's important that you use the time that you have solo, if you typically ride with a group, to really focus on dialing in the things you learned while working with the group. All right, so Hudson River's that way. So let's just drop into Hudson River. I wonder how it's gonna be after the rain, but a lot of stuff is dry. There's an uphill here, so you gotta pedal. Pedaling in my downhill park? What is this? Hudson River, there's a lot of loose baby heads. The only reason I haven't done it this season is because I don't enjoy it. And you can see why. It is just a loose gravel and chunk wanting to take you out. All right, so we're here. Where is Stalker? Ah, there's Stalker. I've never seen this. I typically just go to Utah. All right, well, I've never even looked at this. I've only seen videos, so we're just gonna take it nice and slow. That's cool. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this, oh my God, I might have made a mistake here. It's because I saw a video of it and it looked like it was pretty cool. Like the scenery and stuff. But it is wet. I didn't really think about how wet it can be. So we might get into trouble if we have some roots. I'm just gonna take it kind of easy. So if you wanna criticize my line here, this is listed as the hardest single black. Oh God, that was a slow line, but I made it down. I gotta be careful about where I brake here. Oh, wow, that really wasn't too bad. Oh, I think the only reason that was sketchy is because how wet it was. Oh, whew. But yeah, man, that lap kind of took it at me. It's the humidity that does it in. Like on hot days where it's not humid, you can go a lot harder. I've already gone through all my water. I love this section though. It's like fast chunk. You hop in here. Hold on to your speed. Oh, my front went to dirt. That was solidly front going to dirt there. That was cool and also terrifying. All right, nice and slow. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. I got to take a break here. Oh, that was fun. One of the important things I think that you should do if you're riding solo, maybe the most important thing, is open up your phone, go to your favorite contacts, emergency contacts, and add the mountain EMS to your emergency contacts. I mean, like, you don't want to be wondering what that number is if you fall off your bike and you're alone. That is the nerve-wracking part about riding solo, is that there's no one with you if something goes wrong. And that's why for the longest time I wouldn't ride tech solo, because some tech trails are less frequently traveled. God forbid something happens, which historically it had on me on tech trails. Everything good over here?
Yeah, I just got stung by a bee.
Oh shit, bees. Doing the jump, not the big one. That big one, that is not happening this year. I don't think the risk is worth it. And I got a baby girl coming, my first baby coming in like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. God, crazy. So, trying to enjoy myself without wrecking myself. And that's a good motto for solo riding, and enjoy yourself without wrecking yourself. Drop. I don't think I've done that this season. I think I've done triple drop like once before. Where is the entrance to it? It's like on the side of the pipe, right? Yeah, there it is. All right. So, especially on humid days like this, it's super important to stay hydrated. But what you want to do the night before, hydration starts the night before, right? So I always do electrolytes and magnesium the night before. That way the magnesium loosens your body up and you're less likely to cramp when you're here. This is a fun trail. Okay, see why this is a lower ranked blue tech trail. Interesting. This is interesting hitting this. I think I've done it once before. No, it spits you out right here. I'm gonna go cross over to Salvation from Breakout.
From Breakout?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go after you guys then.
Good?
Yeah. Alright.
It's super smooth. All right, see you guys later. So we just got a chance to tow some groms into Salvation, and they nailed it, which is awesome. I love helping people. And that's it. Another thing you can do when you're by yourself is you can just stop and offer someone a tow and not hold up your whole group. You know, I always say people just love being on the mountain, and doesn't matter what age range you are, we're all here to shred. So being able to feed into that, it just feels good, man. Love that section. Love this section. Yeah, that was fucking scary. Oof. Sound of my people. Whew. Awesome. Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Whew. Whew. That got a little sketchy. Oh. What's up? All right, let's cap it out. Rain is coming. Man, gotta love the upper once you get it. I haven't done pipeline since I learned Covenant, so deep, better. All right, nice, nice, hell yeah, and that was a good run. So you never want to call last run. It's always good to cool down. We're gonna do one line of lower and hike up and do a green trail down. One-hander. Toboggan. Woo! And that's why we're calling it a day. That was deep and leaned back. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Talking while I'm riding is really new to me, and I want to get better at it. I do feel like it's more natural talking while I'm riding solo than it is talking to a computer. But if I had to summarize today, use solo days to stop and look at things that you want that are within your abilities but maybe you haven't looked at or hit. Important things for solo days, well, with any day really, is to prep your body. Hydrate the night before. If you're old like me, maybe take magnesium to help loosen up the joints. And yeah, work on skills that you think are going to progress your riding. For me, that's really pushing into berms and dropping my inside arm, pushing my outside pedal, and just be open to vibe changes. And if someone wants to take a lap, take a lap. If you know something and you can tow someone in, tow them in. It's your day. You're going to make the best of it. Oh yeah, and make sure that you have the emergency number for Mountain Creek saved as a favorite in your phone, so if you are broke off in the middle of the woods, you can call someone because you're riding alone. Yeah.